I know that AI has kind of been a big thing that people were talking about, and specifically this program called Sora. I'm not sure if you see it on here. Maybe here, did it bring it to come up? All right, yeah. Do you see? Have you heard about Sora, or have you guys been talking about it or heard about it at all?
I mean, there's so much talk going on about AI, but I'm not familiar with particular software types. I do hear names being bandied about, but you might need to give me a bit more info.
Sure. No problem. From what I'm seeing and reading, it's basically you can. I know that for the funniest things that they've been doing of doing things like they'll have George Washington wrestle Abe Lincoln, and I mean they're it's incredibly lifelike. There's a few glitches, but it
Right,
looks pretty advanced. The
right.
thing is that now people are actually kind of making short movies with the software. And I guess the issue now for people is that they're saying that they're using people's likenesses to
Yeah.
actually create these AI generated images and clips. And now it's becoming, I guess, an issue with Hollywood.
I've no doubt that there are going to be AI films with an AI created Hitler on the way, and you know,
Yeah.
Stalin and other big characters, Mao Zedong. We're going to get all of those. So where's the cutoff point? For example, German actor Udo Kier passed away today.
Okay. Okay.
So when is the time gap going to allow? It's like the copyright of
Um,
Beethoven. Beethoven music, I think, can be used by anybody now because it's beyond copyright. I think so. I'm not 100% on that, so maybe don't quote
okay.
me. But there are certain things because time has passed that you're now allowed to use that music for free, or you're
Oh,
allowed to.
open domain. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. So the question really becomes where history, where actual people are concerned. It's historical figures. We're not talking about actors here. We're not talking
Hmm.
about somebody recreating Tom Cruise in 100 years' time. That's a different ethical question entirely because he's already in the industry. But
Okay.
somebody recreating, let's say, Bill Clinton in 100 years' time using AI
Uh,
software, is that acceptable? I would argue that it is because we've already been using the tools of the future in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s to recreate stories about historical figures. So
mm,
with the tools and technology that were available then, this is just the tools and technology that are available now. And it's going to get to the point where I, as a filmmaker, will be able to sit in front of my computer and create an entire film from start to finish by
mm,
just using my computer. Um,
okay.
that's not a way I would prefer to make a film. I would prefer to get the money and go out and make it in a more traditional fashion. However, there's another part of me that's kind of relishing the freedom to be able to get on my computer and use some software and create something completely of my own, and be able to sort of start creating the scripts from scratch that I've got sitting on my computer that I haven't been able to sell anyone, not because they're not any good, but because I'm not at that level where I can get those meetings with those people that can make those things
True.
happen. It's very hard to break through that glass ceiling. I'm at the indie level, which is totally different. So, um, but I would not. I would not be using the likeness of people. I would be creating completely fictional people, characters with AI technology that would be original. They would not be based on any actor living dead or otherwise. So
Okay. So it's
that's
mainly
kind
like
of that's kind of how I feel. I feel like it's a tool that is going to be used, but it's got to be how it's used and when it can be used needs to be regulated.